y'all. I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this, and thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is greatly loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You're always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please, please, please give the Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. So this is going to be an ancestor message, okay? I am using notes from a show called Spellbound, okay? It's kind of like a teenage type of show, okay? But the girl, the lead character, okay, so I wrote the description, so I'll just read it to you, okay? So it says Cece Parker Jones's life is turned upside down when she discovers she's a real witch, okay? It says magical mayhem ensues at Paris Opera Ballet School when Cece begins to practice her spell work, making things harder to juggle as she balances her new magical identity, dance, and just being a teenager. Things get even more complicated when she accidentally summons her enemies, a group called the Mystics. Okay, so let me get this overall energy. What's the overall energy for this? Amazing ancestors. Okay, it says the law of grace. Be your divine essence, dissolve all in grace. Okay. And that was the thing about Cece, you know, she was very graceful, you know, she was a ballerina, okay? You could even be someone who is a dancer, okay? But she was just a really sweet soul, you know, like she was just so innocent, you know? We got the cosmic emerald at the bottom of the deck, okay? It says create perfect health and access divine abundance, you know? Your ancestors are telling you, okay, you are a real live witch, okay? And you don't have to be evil or work for the devil to be a witch, okay? You could be someone who identifies as a witch, okay? But you are a white witch, okay? And you could just feel like you're slipping and tumbling and fumbling and being very clumsy with the things, you know, with your way, you know, you could be being like stumbling over learning how to operate your magic, you know, and how to like communicate with spirit at this time, okay? We got challenges, okay? So it says blocks fears and negativity. Betrayal, okay? So you could be someone who dealt with a lot of betrayal in the past, okay? And it's funny because CC deals with that very same type of things, okay, in these notes, okay? We got the third eye portal with vision, clairvoyance, and clarity, and confusion. So it says vision, clairvoyance, and clarity, and confusion. Okay, so you could have had a lot of people in your past, you know, dark witches, you know, trying to confuse you, you know, trying to keep you from accessing your clarity or from really knowing what truly is going on, you know, what is the really amazing, special thing about you, okay? What else? What's the overall energy for this, Spirit? Believe in magic, baby. Okay, please believe in your magic and believe how powerful you are, okay, because you really truly are, okay? It says open your eyes and see the magic that's all around you in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are a part of nature, so you are magical too, okay? That's what I'm talking about. It says abundance at the bottom of the deck, baby, okay? When you embrace that magical part of you, you know, the part of you that is a witch, you know, a lot of us don't like to say the word witch. We don't like to call ourselves witches, you know. I even said that in one reading, like, I'm not a witch, you know, I'm something different, you know. And I mean, part of that is true, you know. I'm so much more than a witch is what it is, you know. But it's like, your ancestors were witches, okay? And they did magic, okay, actively, okay? They're saying avoid the temptation of doing dark magic, okay? Yes, it does have faster results, but it is dangerous, okay? It can bring back so much karma on yourself, you know, if you're going to be using your magic, okay, you need to be using your magic from the law of grace, okay, using it in a graceful, helpful type of way, okay? Your magic is not meant to like hurt others or anything like that, okay? So while I was writing these notes, I channeled, you become more visible when you activate your light body, accidentally alerting low vibrational mystics. Okay, so you could have like you could well, you definitely activated your light body. Okay, and so you have act like put out, you're like a big ass beacon of light, you know, like they can't miss you. Okay, they see you, they see the light shining all over and from within you. Okay, we got storytelling. Okay, because you could have had a lot of people, you know, talking about you, you know what I mean, spreading that rumor that you're, you know, some sort of dark witch or some sort of evil person. Okay, I wrote song invisible and reckless. Okay, so these, a lot of these people, you know, who are talking against you, talking on your name. Okay, the ancestors are saying they're invisible as fuck for a reason. Okay, because you have all of the power, you know, and they really are being reckless every time that they attack you. Okay, they're just attacking themselves. Okay, so just don't worry about that type of thing, you know. It says spirit of mountains, breasts of the goddess. Okay, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to be getting from that, so I'm gonna look at it. You could be a life path number 6. Okay, or 5 or 4 or 1. Make our own rules, our own room, no bias here. Let them sell what they are selling there, no bias here. So gather all your rebels now, we'll rebel rouse and sing aloud. We don't care what they say, no way, no way. And we believe the empty chairs of those who say we can't sit there will find all by ourselves. Okay, so be fine all by yourself. Okay, we brought our drums and this is how we dance. No mistaking, we make our breaks. If you don't like our 808s, then leave us alone, because we don't need your policies. We have no apologies for being. Find me where the wild things are. Okay, so be wild, be, I'm hearing unencumbered. Okay, be who you are. Okay, and this witch power is a part of who you are. Okay, the breast of the goddess. It says you are invited to let go of harshly judging yourself and others. While corrective actions are essential in the course of human life, blaming self or others is neither practical nor life sustaining. However awkward or difficult, seeking and extending forgiveness frees life to be lived more fully in the present. Okay, so it says the image of the breasts of goddess Anu signify the nourishment of the mother's milk and boundless self-forgiving. As though untouched by human logic, she gives impartially and boundlessly to the just and unjust alike. Therefore, you are encouraged to partake of her wisdom in some aspect of your life. Rather than judging or holding court on the actions of others or yourself, you may wish to reevaluate and amend those aspects of your life in which a gentler and more forgiving approach would be freeing and more deeply gratifying. Okay, we will carve our place into time and space. We will find our way or we'll make a way. Say hey, hey, hey. Okay, look, make a way. Okay, she said find your great, don't you hide your face, let it shine. Okay, it says I prefer to dance barefoot. These are some quotes. Okay, from the show. It says I prefer to dance barefoot, it keeps me connected to the earth. Okay, we got the chariot and the charioteer with rescue from danger. Okay, the more you stay grounded, the more you are shielded or cloaked from the danger that wishes to present itself against you. Okay, I know it's like really you don't have any real enemies. You don't have anyone who could really truly step to you. Okay, and say shit to you. Can't nobody check you and can't nobody turn off your magic, so there should be no problems. Okay, it says if you want to be connected to this school, you got to be on point, baby. Okay, so if you want to be look, Esau cutting down a tree with sacrifice. Okay, so if you want to be connected to this school of mystery, of magic, okay, to the mystic school that your ancestors put you through. Okay, if you want to really truly frolic freely down the halls of a mentee, then you have to be on point. You have to be protecting your own spiritual energy. You have to learn more about the magic that you are able to wield. Okay, you have to know the ins and outs of this fucking game. Okay, it says she looks like a lost alpaca. That's what they were saying about her, you know, after she like woke up to her magic. You know, she was being bullied and all kinds of shit. Okay, so it says some symbolic meanings behind the alpaca are action, adaptability, balance, diligence, duty, fortitude, movement, patience, and stamina. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these people or anyone, period, any of these dark mystics or witches or cult leaders or any of them, okay, they all looking like lost alpacas, okay? They don't make the right actions. They're not able to adapt to situations like you. They're not in balance like you are, okay? But what they are is very diligent and dutiful about fucking with you and your fortitude and your movement and your patience and trying to drain you of your energy and slow down your stamina and the power that you have, okay? Trying to use your fears to create negative situations in your life, okay? And some of these people are people you know, okay? The next thing is parents hiding the magic they do, okay? So she lived with her auntie, okay? We got the sacred king, okay, with the oath. Come on. So it's like you have made this oath with the sacred king, you know, but to them, you know, there's a darker energy that is their sacred king, okay? And they have made these darker oaths, you know. In the show, her auntie Ginger, okay, she owned an apothecary. She owned like a magic shop, you know. In the back of the shop, she had like all her spell books and everything out, you know what I mean, like just there because they did a binding spell on Cece, okay, so that she didn't know who she was or where she came from, okay. The next thing I wrote was I can handle this, okay. Yeah, warrior, the shining one. You can absolutely handle this and all of this. Okay, look, we got exchange between worlds. Okay, we got immortality. Okay, and we got fairies of dance and performing arts with merriment. You know, your ancestors are asking you to be very happy to understand that you have eternal life. I seen 1151. Okay, understand you have eternal life. Okay, you are immortal. Okay, not your body, not your vessel, but your soul. Okay, there is nothing nobody could do to take you out. So I hope you're not afraid of death spells or anything like that, because none of that shit has an effect on you. Okay, you could have people in your family who own apothecaries, you know, or magic shops and things like that, you know. And those type of people, I mean, not to judge everybody who owns an apothecary or nothing like that, you know, but I'm hearing like, you know, that old world voodoo hoodoo type of stuff, you know, root work and things like that, you know. A lot of them, spirit saying a lot of them do magic on their own family, you know what I mean, on people who are chosen, who might come up from under them and outshine them, okay, without even trying. um it says she finds a book with beauty spells, love spells, truth serum, and abundance spells. Okay. So these could be the kinds of spells that people are trying to throw at you at this time. Okay. Trying to stop you from looking so beautiful. Okay. Stop you from being in such a loving energy and trying to stop you from finding love. You know what I mean? They actually did the truth serum spell on the auntie, and that's how they found out everything that she had been hiding from her. Okay, so you can have certain family members, you know, wanting to all of a sudden coming to confess, you know, because your energy is like a truth serum to them. Okay, it says family has a book of spells passed down through the generations. Okay, we got the world. Okay, because I just feel like you're the one who's meant to be like very successful in your family, you know. You're the one who's breaking the generations, you know, and changing up the spell book, so to speak. You know, you're changing up the way that magic is looked at in your family and the way that it is done. Okay, baby, you are the star. Come on. They'd be like, ooh, she let me. No, ooh, he let me good form, okay? Like you have a good form, okay? Like you're operating in the up and up, okay? When it comes to your ancestors, they're very proud of the way that you do things and the way that you move, okay? You didn't take the bait and go the darker route. You went ahead and sacrificed what you needed to sacrifice to get connected to God, to unlock your magic that way, and that is the proper way to do it, okay? It says they put a spell on her when she was 5 for almost burning down the school with her mind. Okay, you also could be very telepathic. Okay, telekinesis. Okay, you can control elements and move things around with your mind. Okay, of course it would take a lot of time and practice. Okay, but you could have noticed, you can remember times when you were younger, where you move things and things like that. Like one day I moved this entire cabinet full of cards. Okay, like it just like busted, like it just like busted down. Okay, and all of my cards just fell out. Okay, so it says she's the most powerful wizened in the world. That's what they call them. They call them wizens. Okay, they call her the wise one. Okay, you guys are that. Okay, you are the wise one. Okay, we got the 5 of swords. Okay, and it's like you really are someone who does a great job, or the 5 of batless. Okay, that's what they're called in this deck. You're the one who really does have control over these things. It's like you're leaving behind the old ways that your ancestors and family, used to think, the way they used to do things, the way they used to use magic. Okay, so her enemy is actually a man, okay, or a boy, that she likes, but that boy has his brother trapped in his head. Okay, he has like a dark ancestor that guides him. Okay, and so that's why he does things. Okay, so these people with these dark ancestors that guide them and tell them all of that bullshit, okay, they're under judgment. What else? Beautiful ancestors. Okay, oh, there's like a list of things right here. Okay, I'm gonna look up these things, but let's get these. Okay, we got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, because this is why you got brought in from the code. This is why they started cutting these people out of your life, because you are extremely magical. Okay, you have so many gifts and talents that your family bound in you as a child. Okay, they did binding magic. Like this is very common in magic shows. Okay, in Charmed, they bind all 3 of the girls magic until they were old enough. There's that moment in Charmed where they all end up back together. And it's funny because while their magic was bound, they didn't like each other. They didn't get along. They were always fighting. They didn't want to see each other. And then when they were grown and their mother died and they came back to the house all under that light, the light started shining, what I mean, doing shimmering thing, because their magic activated and they were of the proper age. Okay, that binding spell had wore off. Okay, so you could be having all of this magic all of a sudden rushing into your life. Okay, with the Tower, you have all this magical things and information and all of these things that you're doing, rushing into your life, and causing certain towers and things to go on. That's why it seems like things, just kind of went crazy. Okay, but with the 7 of Swords, it exposed everyone who was, sneaking and slinking. Okay, and trying to do scandalous things. And also the 7 of Swords, or the 7 of Batlifts, is also a wish fulfillment card. Okay, so your wish fulfillment was awakening that warrior, that witch power within you. Okay. Oh, let me look these up. Okay, so I got Iris, Indigo, Rose, Copper, and Alicia. Roland, Roland. So Iris is a name and a flower. So I'm gonna look up both. With other bitches, so I guess I can't accuse you. So Iris, okay, the name Iris means rainbow. Okay, so rainbow gives me Antikarana Bridge. Okay, it gives me eternal life. It gives me pot of gold. Okay, like you are really truly an amazing, wondrous person. Okay, like I really need you to know that. Okay, you also could stem from Greek roots. Okay, like the name Iris does. Okay, or you can have a lot of Greek ancestors. Okay, let me see. Iris symbolism. High as I do. He can't take you up as high as I do. He don't dress you up, get you as fly as I do. But I ain't tripping. I just tied my shoes, so I just walk it like I talk it. Okay. I feel like you really your walk matches your talk. Okay. Whatever you talk about, whatever you preach, you make sure that you practice that shit. Okay. And that's why you get blessed by your ancestors the way that you do. Okay. So the iris flower says, well, it says the meanings include hope, wisdom, trust, and valor. Okay, like and it's showing me purple irises. Okay, you could even have purple irises grow around your home. Okay, this is what let me make it bigger. Okay, this is what they look like. Yes, my screen is cracked. Okay, I'm not ashamed. It worked, don't it? Okay. And also it says ancient Greeks. Ancient Greeks were the Greek goddess Iris, who was seen as the messenger of God and the link between earth and heaven. Okay, whew, fire. So you literally are like an iris. You are the link between earth and heaven. Okay, you are extremely psychic. Okay, you extremely psychic, even if you don't feel like it or you haven't quite awakened these abilities within you. I feel like they are awakened, but they could be showing themselves sometimes and you're not even realizing, that that's what's going on. This is why you've always been so intuitive. This is why you have always known exactly which way to go and when to leave and all of that. This is why, you leave the party, then it's like, man, I'm glad it's a good thing you left last night because that shit got shot up. Okay, it's that type of shit. So next is indigo. Okay, which it gives me indigo child. Okay, you are an indigo child. So now I'm looking at the indigo child traits. Okay, it says, um, hold on, I'm gonna click it as it says some good stuff. Okay, so it says indigo children are empathic, curious, and strong willed, are often perceived by friends and family as being strange, possess a clear sense of self definition and purpose, show a strong innate subconscious spirituality from early childhood, which, however, does not necessarily imply a direct interest in spiritual or religious areas. They have a strong feeling of entitlement or deserving to be here. Other alleged traits include high intelligence quotient or quotient, I think. It says inherent and intuitive abilities, resistance to rigid control based paradigms of authority. Okay, so you are a rebel. Okay, and this is why. So let's do Rose. It says Rose represents love and passion. Okay, here we got more Greek. Okay, the ancient Greeks and Romans associated roses with Aphrodite, the Venus of, Aphrodite and Venus, the goddesses of love. Okay, I say I'm sicker than you. I got more bitches than you, and I can buy a murder charge because my digits done grew. Who else was that? Oh, duh. All right, my bad. I had to write some stuff down real quick. Spirit talking to me. Okay, look. Copper. Okay, the song said, "I go to war with God behind you." Okay, this is what people are willing to do. Okay, to get you and get your power. They're willing to go to war with God behind you. Okay, when they don't even realize that they hold that very same power. Okay, copper is a symbol of wealth. Okay, regarded as a powerful material that is part of both the natural and supernatural worlds. Okay, that's you, baby. It says copper is seen as a positive energy within the spiritual world. It is here to work with you, clear out any surrounding negative energies, and conduct feelings of love, I think. Okay. It says copper represents the goddess of love. Okay. The word copper comes from the word Cyprus, the island where the Romans obtained their supply. Okay. So I just feel like a lot of people could come to you to obtain some sort of energy, like people, you might find that a lot of people are really attracted to you. They want to be around you a lot. Okay. You conduct certain energies, and also sometimes you could be in situations, where things go sour, and it seems like the whole thing just blows up really quick. Okay. Because your energy is like a conductor of energy. Okay. And it doesn't matter, if the energy is positive or negative. Okay. But you totally have the power to turn that negative energy around to a positive thing once you are aware that there's something that you're able to do. Okay. Also, I got Alicia. Your name could be Alicia. So, Alicia, the Alicia name meaning means noble or exalted. Okay, so you're noble. Okay, you are a nobleman or a noble woman. Okay, you are truly magical, ancestral royalty, baby. Okay, it's meant to be all over you. Okay, and people are trying to get you to turn off something you can't turn off. Okay, so next thing is the aunt puts a spell on her water. Okay, so the aunt puts a spell on Cece's water so that when she goes, because she was really nervous about her audition. Okay, so she puts a spell pack in her water, and so when she does do her dance, she does her audition, and everyone thinks that she's so great, you know. And this is the kinds of things that Spirit is talking about, you know, when they're talking about changing the way you use your magic, you know. It's like she changed the way that everyone's seen the way that she was dancing and things like that. So she got put in an advanced class, which only caused more stress and more worry, you know. So you're not someone who uses your magic to get ahead. Okay, you're someone who really does communicate with spirit, with this Gemini energy. You know, you're someone who really does communicate with spirit to find out the proper and right ways to do things. Okay, or you're needing to do that more. You can even be a Gemini. Okay, we got the south node of the moon with old karma. Okay, like you have totally gotten rid of all of that old karma, you know, that came from your ancestors and things, doing those things that they weren't supposed to be doing with their magic. Okay, it says her family loves her and knows that she is chosen. Okay, so if you wonder if your family loves you, you know what I mean, because there could be kind of nasty towards you, or they could, like, you know, make you feel like an outcast, you know, or try to make you feel like you weird. That's because they out here trying to pretend like they don't do or know magic. Okay, that's not your fault. You know, they really actually do love you. You know, they love the balance of you. They love your energy that you provide. Okay, they love your beautiful mind and your beautiful soul, your beautiful heart. Okay, they love that about you. They do feel like it makes you weak a little bit. This is what your ancestors are saying. Okay, they feel like it makes you a little bit weak to be that soft, to be that kind, to be that nice, but they still love you. Okay, they love who you are as a person. Okay, I channeled, some of us are dealing with the opposite. Okay, with the families, you know, exactly, this is what I was just saying. Okay, so we got Sagittarius. Okay, the world explorer. Okay, you're someone who's meant to travel the world or be world known worldwide, you know, for your magic, for your power, for the things that you mix up. Okay, you could even be someone who's meant to own an apothecary, you know, to make lots of healing creams and things like that for people. It says her enemies were Amy and Lola. Let me see. Let me see those name meanings. Okay. He said, I get so bored, I'll start throwing money underhand. I need another hand. Okay. Oh, my goodness. So, Emily means rival. I can't. Enemy, Emily, okay? Emily means rival, laborious, or eager, okay? So your enemies are trying to make themselves your rival, okay? They laboring, working real hard, you know, to make sure that you know that. Okay, I don't even know why I looked up Emily, because I said Amy and Lola, but I find that hilarious. Okay. Okay, look. So it's because you are beloved, though. Amy means beloved or well loved. Okay. And Lola, so you can have like some jealous family members, you know, that are mad because of you get a little bit more attention. Okay, yeah. And Lola means sorrows. Okay, like they're just like in a sorrowful energy. You know, I'm getting like Five of Cups energy. Okay, Five of Cups, your family, or you know, your friends, whoever you come into contact with, or you know, that you really like to spend time with. Okay, they are in a energy of sorrow behind you. Okay, look, we got opposition, tension, and opposites. Okay, because their energy is the opposite of your energy, and instead of embracing they're just totally different from you, and knowing that it's okay, it makes them want to attack you, want to start things with you. Okay, we got dreams and spirit. Okay, you might want to pay a lot of attention to your dreams at this time. They could even be trying to come into your dreams, or you could be dreaming about these people, who are attacking you. It says, when she gets attacked, a protection bubble appears around her. Okay, and then I wrote, the enemies don't have that. And that's the end of those notes. Okay, the enemies don't have that amazing psychic bubble of protection. They don't have Archangel Metatron's cloak on them. Okay, they don't have the protection of knowing that they are connected to the Most High. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles. They don't know their own worth. Okay, they don't know that they are rich and that they could be just as successful as you're about to be. Okay, what else? Beautiful ancestors. This is a great message. Okay, we got the Two of Cups. Okay, I feel like you're very emotionally balanced at this time. Okay, so they're wanting you to just stay there. Don't worry about these family members who decided to make themselves, who decided you are an enemy to them, because I just don't really get the feeling that you look at them as enemies. Or if you do, then stop, because they enemies to themselves, baby. They not your enemies. You don't have no enemies, okay? And you ain't got no fucking predators either. Look, it's the sun for you, darling. And that's it. It's the sun for you. Anybody, any lower vibrational energies or any of that thinks that they're going to come up against you, okay? No, they're sadly, sorely mistaken. You might even be a little tired from always having to engage in spiritual battle with people, okay? We got the Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit saying just be a little bit more patient. Okay, your time is coming. Okay, your time is going to come when you are a vibrational match for that. You know what I mean? When it's time for your time to come, it will come, period. And there's nobody or nothing that can stop it or take it away from you in any way. All right, what else? New York. Gargles, gargling oil, peak of the empire, top of the rock. My girl's got a little stick. You were waiting in the winter while the tension ticks. My girl got a limousine, got a full-time job just to keep it clean, got a speaker in the trunk, you know what it does. And you think I'm the negative one. Yeah, they think you the negative one, but you're in alignment, okay? You're not the negative one, okay? You are very positive, okay? And you really do care about the world. In fact, you're one of these light workers out here helping to hold this world up and hold that shit together, okay? What else? We got the ethers, okay? The ethers are totally behind you, having your back at all the time, okay? It says the seamless, unspeakable. Let me see. And it's the number 11, okay? Your intuition is extremely strong, okay? So strong. You need to follow it and trust yourself at all times, okay? It says 0 point field, the void, blank canvas, threshold, anything is possible. Time to choose what you want and bring it into your life. Endless possibilities, limitless, and paradox, okay? What may be perceived as the endless black nothingness is actually the illuminated eternal, the core that all our fears may be peeled back to. When we step through the darkness, we realize it is only a short distance away from the white void at the center of creation and heaven. Herein lies the feeling that we may be striving our whole life to meet and yet simultaneously, subconsciously running from. In this place, a graceful surrender, we may know we are held and allow ourselves the spaciousness to drop deeper into the experience of our existence. Okay, so they're saying avoid being too elusive. Okay, it says too elusive and mysterious to define. Okay, so you are just like such an elusive and mysterious thing to these people. They really don't understand how you have come back from all of these challenges, all of these struggles, all of these problems that they have built for you, okay? And it's because of the law of grace, baby. The law of grace dissolves any and all things that are lower vibrational and under it. Okay? I see that angel number 3344, okay? It says a knowing without words, okay? Your inner knowing is extremely strong. You need to trust it, okay? It says the spaces in between, okay? God is in the silence, okay? So all you have to do is really tune into the in-between words of what people are saying, okay? That's how you really read their energy, okay? And it's really easy, okay? It don't matter what they saying, really. You can read their energy and know exactly what they're on, okay? We got life force energy, okay? You've awakened your life force energy, okay? You're currently operating from a place that is beyond the mind, okay? And that's why it boggles and confuses people into a place of hate or, disdain. What else? We got the sacral chakra, okay, and we got the violet flame, okay. You needing to use the violet flame to dissolve any and all nope, my bad, lower negative energies. I got all tongue tied, okay. And it's like the violet flame is really a strong energy when it comes to helping you to transmute certain energies into the energies that you want in your life, okay? And also the violet flame really does clear up your third eye, okay? It clears up your third eye and it helps you to keep seeing clearly, because I get the feeling there's a lot of people trying to block your vision at this time, okay? And I just feel like it, not only that, this eye is up here, you know what I mean? So not only does the violet flame help you to see things from a higher perspective, but it helps you to see things through the eyes of God, you know what I'm saying? The way that God would see it. We got the sacral chakra, okay, with the core of creation. I feel like it's your job to just create at this time, do some root chakra work, often, because you have a lot of family members attacking you, okay? Your own parents could be attacking you, but there's a moth on here, which is a representation of your new beginnings, okay? Yeah, we got communication and co-creation. Spirit has been communicating with you because they want to bring out this ancient energy into our future, with that our ancient future. And we got luminescence, okay? You are like a super Lumerian starseed, okay? It says trust your innocence, okay? Trust your innocence. Know that you get attacked only because you are pure and you are whole and you are a sacred thing, baby, okay? You are wonderful and amazing, and don't you ever let anybody tell you otherwise. What else, ancestors? What else would you like to say to my family right now? New beginnings, okay? What else? There's definitely new beginnings on the way. I just said that. What else? I always got to fall on the floor. What does it say? Set your intention. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true, okay? So since you are so magical and wonderful and you know it, okay, set your intentions and then believe in your magic that you are doing, okay? A lot of y'all, my bad, I can't put myself in on that because I really do a good job of believing that whatever work I put out into the universe, it works, okay? So when you are doing spell work or anything like that, it's not going to work if you don't believe in it, okay? You have to have that belief that it's going to be effective, okay? It says handful of blessings and gifts of all kinds are currently on their way to you, okay? Let me get one more. You are my refuge. It says only good things are about to show up, okay? Spirit's really enjoying the performance of your work, okay? Your ancestors are enjoying everything that it is that you do, okay? They love the way that you do it, okay? And they want you to keep doing it. Don't you ever stop, okay? They're saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm even getting emotional, okay? We love you. Thank you for freeing us, for changing things. Thank you. Every little thing you do. Woo, something magical in your design. Girl, you ought to know you're my sugar plum. Lovely little dream. You're a shooting star to the heart, as perfect as can be. You're a pixie dust sugar rush. I'm smitten by your style. Stay in my arms. I'm keeping them open. Don't play with my heart. I don't want to be broken. When the clouds roll in, the sky looks dark and gray, but you're my sunny day. Ooh, they being so sweet to you. Okay, look. We got Andromeda with sacrifice right here. That's the final thought on this. It's the number 13. Okay, 13 could be significant to you. You could be seeing any combination of ones and threes right now. You could be seeing eights. Okay, with this retribution at the bottom of the deck. I see my home in you. Thank God took his time when he molded you. You give your love for free. Girl, you don't know just how much you mean to me. You're my everything, and everything is you. It's true. Stay in my arms, girl. I'm keeping them open. Don't play with my heart. Ooh, they about to make me cry up in here, okay? Look, it says, you can be of service to others without sacrificing everything of yourself. Service doesn't mean subservience. You can learn to sit with the discomfort of others being unhappy with you. Take personal responsibility and do not shift blame. Some of your biggest goals mean some sort of sacrifice, and you should weigh this up carefully. You cannot always fix the problems of others. You may need to set tough boundaries. Beware of hubris, or the ego trying to talk you out of things or talk you into doing things aren't healthy for you, okay? It says Andromeda is the name of both a constellation and a galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy is a large spiral galaxy located within the constellation Andromeda and is the nearest major galaxy to our own. The earliest written record of Andromeda comes from Persian astronomer Ad al-Rahman al-Sufi, who mentioned the chained constellation referring to Andromeda in Book of Fixed Stars in 964. Okay, that's the year. It says the name, you could be seeing the angel number 964, or any combinations of nine sixes and fours together. Okay, it says the other name for the constellation is the chained maiden, referring to the princess chained to a rock as a sacrifice. So they could have tried to sacrifice you. Okay, it says it was the terrible scapegoating of his daughter and the injustice of having her be sacrificed to atone for someone else's hubris and deeds that makes this an iconic story. The lack of taking personal responsibility has consequences here, and we are warned against sacrifices that are not weighed fairly. So they were warned. They were warned not to fuck with you, not to try to sacrifice you, not to try to do nothing to you, and they did it anyway. So when you see them falling down and when you see them getting their asses whooped, Spirit says, turn a blind eye and allow us to do what we are here to do. Okay? Just believe in magic and believe in your innocence and know that whatever comes to people around you is something they attracted for themselves. It says, I don't really think there's nothing else, okay? It says Andromeda and Perseus lived an interesting life and had 7 famous sons. The goddess Athena, always with a soft spot for heroes and their families, raised up Andromeda into the sky as a constellation after her death as a reward for their service and for the slaying of Cetus. Okay, so when we pass, okay, when we are no longer have vessels in this plane, okay, we will be raised up into the sky, okay, like constellations. Okay, so if that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. We're meant to be the next ancestors, okay, the next ascended masters. We are doing this journey for something so much bigger than than what everyone is focused on. Okay, so keep focused on the positive things. Okay, keep doing the right things because it's got your ancestors feeling extremely proud of you. Okay, the words of power says, I can serve myself and others without subservience. And with that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you got something that you needed out of this. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, amazing, blessed day. Okay, and I will see you later. Bye.